Your Excellencies, ministers, dignitaries, IUCN members, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your presence and participation at the IUCN Regional Conservation Forum. Your Excellency, Dr. Alfred Mutua, Cabinet Secretary for Tourism and Wildlife, please rest assured that IUCN, its members, and I are truly honored by your attendance, are truly honored by your presence, which is a true testament to your deep commitment and leadership to conservation. Ladies and gentlemen, I have also learned that Dr. Alfred Mutua and I actually share a deep love, not just for conservation, but for our joint countries. Dr. Mutua used to be a professor at our national university in the UAE called Zayed University. So it's wonderful for us to reunite under the African soil, in the African soil and in the continent. Thank you, Dr. Mutua. Ladies and gentlemen, hosting this event in Kenya, a country known for its natural beauty and biodiversity, sends an incredible message. It sends a message that environmental protection and climate action are not a nice thing to have. In fact, they are fundamental. Fundamental for growth, for prosperity, for peace and security, and for a sustainable future. It also sends another message, that hope alone will not get us there. We need to plan meticulously. We need to work on operationalizing our vision. And we really need to advocate for audacious new collaboration. And that will get us there. And with that, I'd like to also thank the National Committee of IUCN members in Kenya for their hard work in making this conference happen. Special thanks also goes to the IUCN Secretariat and the IUCN counselors from Africa, whose dedication and guidance are invaluable. A special thanks also, and in our presence, is the former IUCN president, who I'd like to also acknowledge and extend my deep gratitude. Dr. Vali Musa, thank you for being with us today and for your continued support to an organization that I know you both mutually love. And we cannot stop our thank yous without thanking our foundation. I'd like to thank all the IUCN members present in this gathering. Your effort, your commitment are the foundation of our success, both past, present, and future. So habari Zuno, and a warm welcome to everyone here at the Regional Conservation Forum, entitled African Solutions for Nature and People. Under the motto, Stronger Together, this forum brings minds from across the continent to find innovative, localized solutions for our complex challenges and opportunities. But we are also here as IUCN members to shape the IUCN we want and the IUCN we need at this critical juncture for our planet and for our future. As one of the 9 regional forums, this event sets the stage for the World Conservation Congress that will be hosted in the United Arab Emirates in 2025, where the future of our organization and the impact we want it to have will be decided upon. And as Africa is crucial and central to global efforts to preserve nature, to address climate change, and to create a just world that values nature, your role is key in shaping a sustainable future for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, since its founding in 1948, IUCN has been a leader in the environmental field. We are the oldest and largest network of its kind, with over 1,400 members, including states, agencies, local governments, cities, and civil societies worldwide. Our strength comes from this diversity, allowing us to bring many perspectives and expertise to the table. With more than 16,000 scientists, many passionate members drive our mission to build a sustainable world where nature not only has a place, but where it thrives. We develop and share unique knowledge products, scientifically pragmatic policies that lead global conservation thinking and efforts. And since our inception, we led the development of major global conventions like CITES, like this Convention on Biodiversity and the Ramsar Convention. It has set up knowledge and assessment tools like the Red List, the Green List, protected area classifications, amongst many, many others, that are now fundamental to the nature and sustainable development landscape. So our role as innovators, thought leaders, was crucial in actually creating the modern nature conservation movement of the 60s and the 70s. But we cannot continue to just dwell on the past. We must celebrate it, for sure, but we need to be thinking about the future and what we need to address the complex challenges that not only are we going to face in the future, but we are facing already today. Six months ago, at the UNFCCC COP28 in the UAE, we reached a critical agreement known as the UAE Consensus. And for the first time, nations agreed to make nature central to their climate plans. This marks a unique shift and a major shift, not only in understanding and acknowledging the inextricable link between nature conservation and climate action, but the urgent need to act upon it. This agreement also highlighted the need for a converging approach of the Rio Convention on biodiversity, on climate change, and desertification, confirming that our environmental challenges are indeed interconnected and must be addressed together. And with all of you, IUCN was central in making this happen and demonstrated its unique value-added proposition. And it showed that as an organization, we are ready to lead in making this convergence a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, we've also known for some time now that unless people, local communities, and indigenous peoples are included in driving sustainable development and nature conservation, there are no solutions. But we need to go beyond mere consultations. We need to authentically engage. We need to authentically co-design the solutions that we need. And this will require a different approach to decision-making. And once again, IUCN, by its constituency and membership, is uniquely positioned to lead the way. And there's no better, no more legitimate place than Africa to lead this transformative approach. The convergence of these issues and challenges, we need to keep innovating, and we need to embrace inclusivity. We need to make sure that as IUCN aligns its strategies with the global environmental targets for 2030 and 2050, that we embrace these values wholeheartedly. Because we're not merely setting plans for the next 4 years. We're setting the path for an ambitious and impactful 20-year vision. And I am confident that with our network of partners, with our experts, with our evidence-based practices, that we will guide our collective efforts not only to stay at the forefront of global conservation, but, ladies and gentlemen, to lead it. Thank you all for your commitment to a sustainable future, and as we move forward, let us be inspired by the spirit of Ubuntu, a philosophy that highlights our interconnectedness and shared responsibility. I am because you are. And with Ubuntu guiding us, let us proceed with hope, but not just hope, but with planning and collaboration and relentless determination. Together, we're not just stronger, we are unstoppable in our mission to protect and cherish our natural world and our common humanity. Thank you. And with that, may I invite the unstoppable State Secretary for Tourism and the Environment to the stage. Dr. Alfred, the floor is yours.